Let's talk about EDC knives. These are the Ozark Trail, much beloved, much hated, much talked about and argued about. These Ozark Trail Benchmade knockoff knives. They have something that approximates the Benchmade Axis lock. And so my buddy, we're over at his house today, and he just purchased 6 or 7 more of these. When we got them available about 6, 7, 8 months ago, he bought 6 or 7 and gave them away to a bunch of people. He gave me one, but now he's gotten a whole bunch. Tell me, why did you get a bunch of these?
Well, because I own the actual Benchmade bug out. And when I saw this knife, this orange knife, I said, oh my word, it's an exact copy of my knife, my beloved knife, the knife that I've been carrying for years. I just love it. I have several Benchmades, but I like this one because I can carry it so deep in my pocket that if I were in a place,
a non-permissive environment.
Non-permissive environment, without naming the place. Anyway, it's just a knife you can have in your pocket and nobody gets shook up about.
And it's little and it's thin, so it's so tiny. It's comfortable to have. Now, you're a very large man.
No,
you're over
I'm
6
normal
feet tall.
size.
Yeah, he's in the 90. I like to tease him. He's in the 90th percentile, but he's like in the 97th percentile. So you are over 6 foot tall, and you are big and strong. And do you break things regularly?
Yes.
And he just broke another shovel because he keeps buying these shovels that are modern shovels that don't say tempered. So this one, he just cracked from stomping. You can see right there. Just cracked it. Look at that. Sheared it in 2. It's okay. People have to learn. I don't think a modern shovel is constructed to be used by that man right there.
Tempered number 2.
Tempered number 2. If it doesn't say tempered on it, if it's like this, it's junk. Junk. I've been able to break your Benchmade bug out?
What's phenomenal is I've never even bent this clip. That's unbelievable because I have the other Benchmade. I have 2 Benchmades, other ones, and I've bent the clip on all those, sitting on it, twisting.
Hopping in and out of grain trucks.
I hooked it in a seat of a tractor. I hooked it in a grain truck seat. And when I saw that this...
you love the Axis
Wrap
lock.
your mind around this. The reason this knife is so awesome is you can't break it, but also the steel is so fantastic. But it's one-handed operation, and I've had Spyderco, and I know those are fantastic, but this is true one-handed operation. And here we have true one-handed operation. And just to kick it off, of course, I gave 3 or 4 of these to boys that were 11 to 13 at church. Asked their parents. I said, can I give them a pocket knife? And they said, sure, go ahead. I said, now these are really sharp, these orange knives. And I gave them, and that's been 7 months. And I just checked with them. I said, do you still carry that? And they said, oh, yes, we love that. And I said, do you have Benchmade? He said, oh, yeah, I love Benchmade more. I said, have you broke those orange knives? He said, no. I said, have you broke the clip? He said, no. These are farm kids
that kid's a mauler.
They're rough on equipment. So, and I said, is it still sharp? He said, yeah, it got dull eventually. He said, my dad sharpened it and it's sharp again.
Yeah, I mean, this is not going to be as good as steel. Okay?
Here's the kicker.
We're not saying this is good as steel.
paid, I believe, $130 for this. It's now $157.
Or $170.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
These were $21 and they just went on sale at my local Walmart for $7.50. So I bought 3 and immediately dispersed them to people I like. And now I bought 3 more. I'm going to give those away too.
You have also incorporated the orange-handled Ozark Trail knives into some of your gear and equipment, right? Into camping setups.
Yeah.
So you have extra of these. They are really lightweight, and they are high quality in terms of the Axis lock, and they stay sharp.
The other thing that's interesting is the amount of play right there. You see that? And you put that in the wood. Not as much play. Okay. So to speak to your point, I have one of these in all my vehicles. I have them in a little day pack that I throw drinking water in, paracord, and a headlamp. And my philosophy is don't have things in your car that you aren't willing to let be taken. So these are $7.50 knives. I keep one in a truck.
And
I don't care if
somebody.
Yeah, I just
barter it.
Yeah, if we're out hiking and someone doesn't have a pocket knife, I say, here, use this for today. But also, if someone breaks into my car and takes my stuff, I lose a $7 knife. I'm not leaving a Benchmade in unless it's in a gun safe.
Yeah.
I'm just not doing it.
Now,
And then I do the same with headlamps. I buy the $19 black diamond.
no, not Black Diamond, but the like the Walmart brand or whatever.
No, the black diamond headlamp that's $19.99.
Oh, that's true.
Takes 3 AAAs, is 300 lumens, and that's why I specifically use it.
The point is that you're buying stuff that you appreciate, that's high enough quality and durable enough that you enjoy it, but you're stashing it in your car in bags and packs. So you've got your normal EDC, but then you've
That's
got backups,
on me, yeah.
backups ready to go that you could let another person use. What I've noticed is when we go backpacking, you and I go backpacking together, oftentimes we get out in the wilderness, you and I have stuff, like I've got my EDC, I'm running Benchmade 2. We have this kind of stuff on us, but then we get up there and we start to cook or something, and people don't have lighters and people don't have knives.
And they also don't have headlamps.
There we go. So
I can hand a $20 headlamp to somebody that's a fantastic headlamp.
And when you give that stuff to people in situations, it either gets broken, lost, or they want it. And this is, we're not giving them a $200 knife every time. You can say, man, have the $7 knife and keep on rolling. It'll be interesting. They seem to be closing these out, at least where we're at. So it'll be interesting to see if they replace them with another version, a 4.0 or 5.0 version.
I doubt it.
Or whether they're just gone.
Just gone.
That is going to make people
just
so frustrated if they're
just
gone.
like the little Schrade hatchet, that little green handled. That was so cheap. And it's so funny. If you can see this, look at the scales. So they're identical, except that the orange ones, they look wider, but they're real. It's a little bit wider. But here's the real kicker. This is flat across here. You know that if you have a bug out, it's flat. These are round. I mean, come on. This is a piece of nylon. Come on. Put a piece of rounded nylon.
What you're saying is
I
you want the
know
bug out
that
thicker.
would not just round the handle. I know that would add a micron of plastic and make it just a little thicker in your pocket, but I'm just saying, these are touches that people that hold these every day, all day, we cut boxes. We've skinned deer with them, we do fish with it, we do everything with it. It's bomb-proof. Just give us a little more plastic.
There you go. Thanks for your views and your subscriptions, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out other gear reviews that I have up on my channel. I've been producing videos for over 12 years. The goal of the TheGearTester YouTube channel is to produce quality video reviews on the topics of shooting, camping, and survival gear. Thanks for joining us for this Ozark Trail knife review. This is the TheGearTester signing off.